Today I'm talking to Leyla Nalbantoglu. She is a People and Culture Operations Advisor at the Garvan Medical Institute. She studied her Bachelor of Psychological Science at UNSW. Hi, Leyla. Thank you for being here.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. So Leyla, can you tell me, what is it that you do as a People and Culture Operations Advisor?
Well, as an operations advisor at the Garvan, there's quite a lot that I get to experience and quite a lot that I get to do in my day job. I can definitely say that no day is the same. So one day I might be working on different contracts and extension letters and job changes and employment information. The next day I might be working on annual achievement conversations and training and onboarding and offboarding processes. The next day I might be even looking at the system and how to improve system accuracy and process improvement.
Absolutely. Out of all of those different kinds of things, is there something that's really your favorite? What's the best thing about your job?
Yeah, I would say the best thing about my job is I love the system and the number side of things. So it brings me back a little bit to the stats that you do in psychology at uni. So a little bit of that is what I quite enjoy doing.
What are some of the things you learned studying psychology that you feel that you do use a lot and it helps you to do your job a lot now?
Yeah, I think one of the key things that I probably learned is understanding how different personalities interact. So having that learning about the interpersonal connections, but also learning about the wide variety of people and roles, and getting my first experience of some of the stats and the numbers and pulling that and doing some reports and writing of that is something that, you know, I can take now. And that logical thinking is what I can bring to my job and say, hey, why are we doing things like this? Or why, like, thinking about it in a critical manner. I think the critical thinking aspect is quite important.
So Leyla, do you have any advice to someone who's studying psychology at an undergrad level and looking ahead to their future career options?
Really just expose yourself to things that you might not think you're interested in, or something you're not aware of. So for example, I had no idea that psychology, organizational psychology, was a thing. And also get involved in the different clubs and the different activities that the psych department actually run as well. I thought that was quite useful to make connections broader than just the people who are in my tutorials and classes and stuff like that.
Is there anything about your job that you think someone who is in psychology now would be surprised to learn about it?
There is so much you can do in the people and culture and the HR space. So it really just depends on what you're interested in, what your passion is. For example, a lot of the generalist HRs, they quite enjoy working with people and working with different people. So working on leadership with people, or working, in things like employment relations and stuff like that. But then you also have the specialists. So we have organizational design people who are responsible for sort of the structure and our ways of working. We also have diversity and inclusion people who also come from a psychology background occasionally. You also have people who, like me, who are really interested in the data and the system and the remuneration side of stuff. So if you're into numbers, that's something that you can potentially do in HR. You just never know what you're going to get in each day. So for example, today I signed in and there's a few things going on. So there's the annual achievement conversations happening, but there's also some stuff going on in the recruitment space, but also just, I guess, the industry that I'm in with the medical research scientists. It's so interesting to hear about some of the research that our scientists are working on as well. So they're doing things like they're working on cancers and they're working on Parkinson's disease and things like that. So really having that sort of that value that, you know, even though in my job as a HR professional, I'm still having a wider impact for greater society as well. I think that is quite rewarding and something I didn't expect to land in.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Leyla. It's been wonderful talking with you today. Thank you so much for your time.
Not a problem at all. Thank you.